Please be. What a grand place.
This was Maria Theresa's business.
Really? You said it's a tennis court?
Where they sleep, yes.
Huh?
Where they sleep.
It's very gratified to see so many Sahajogis have come to celebrate the Sahasrar day. Without breaking the Sahasrara, we could not have achieved the ascent, en masse. But the Sahasrara, which is the brain, has gone into too much complications in the West. And the nerves are very much twisted one upon another. To keep Sahasrara open should be very easy if the Western brains could understand and be aware about your mother. when your mother is the deity of Sahasrara. The only way to be able to keep the Sahasrara open has to be complete surrendering. For that, many ask me, how do we do? It's a very funny question. It is irrelevant. If your Sahasrara has been opened out by someone, and luckily that is the deity before you, it should be the easiest thing to surrender. But it is not. It is difficult because the attention that has come up through the cells of the brain, expressing itself through the cells of the brain, is polluted. It is impure. It is destructive. It spoils the nerves. And when the nerves are spoiled, the light of the spirit does not shine on the nerves. And you feel the inability to surrender. Normally, it should be the easiest thing to do. So we have to mentally approach ourselves. We have to talk to ourselves and say to ourselves, what are you doing? What is surrendering? It is enjoyment. It is just enjoyment. Then why I cannot surrender? What is lacking in me? Am I a very low-level person? Am I the one who was just saying I am a seeker, but I am not? Am I a dishonest person that I cannot surrender? If so, what am I proud of myself? If that is the situation, then why am I so much enamored by my ego? What do you have to surrender? A drop has to dissolve into the ocean to become the ocean. And a drop cannot be greater than the ocean, can it be? So what is the surrendering? Surrendering of our conditionings, of our ego, and the artificial barriers we have built around us. One can approach mentally, one can approach emotionally, and also physically we can approach ourselves. We can approach ourselves through mantras. Through seeing ourselves, through knowing ourselves. But one should know this is the greatest of greatest opportunity for you, not for the divine. If you are not available, divine can find its own ways of fulfilling its last culmination of expression. Even to understand how immense the task is, you need a surrendering heart. Only through mental approach, when you arrive, you develop a petty ego that you are doing a great work. Like I telephoned to America saying that I'll be coming. There's a very big scientist in Los Angeles who is an Indian Maharashtrian fellow. He missed his Nobel Prize. Such a great scientist. He telephoned to me immediately saying, Mother, I'm coming to New York to receive you. I'm taking leave for 15 days. When you are here, I want to be with you. What else is to be done? As it is, I'm doing Sahaja Yoga by the way, at my own convenience. Whenever I get time, that's what I'm doing, isn't it? But I would like to travel with you to Europe, to all the different places, with you to spend some time. Otherwise, what am I doing here? But what I have heard, that people are arriving at different times for Sahasrarthi. I was amazed. It's typical Western mind. By the way, Sahaja Yoga is done mostly. By the way, it should be convenient, it should be a weekend. When just by the way, for a holiday, we can go to Vienna. There, of course. By the way, we'll have a puja. And by the way, Mother will raise the Kundalini. She will awaken our deities. And then by the way, we'll be enjoying the blessings. No sacrifice can be done for God. No time, they have no time. Everything is by the way. It's rather amazing. For war, people gave up their lives. For destruction, they work so hard, day and night. But for the construction of humanity, for the ultimate goal of divinity, in the West, how many there are who really surrender? If it suits, then we'll be there. Sahaj. This is Sahaj style. We should read Sahaj. I heard about this many a times. And there are still many who take that kind of an attitude towards Sahaja Yoga. It is sometimes surprising for me. If I go to a village, people take leave for 15 days, 1 month. In Rauri, people take leave for 1 month to prepare for my coming. 1 day leave for them is a very big thing. They are the people who deserve. It's not what you dress and what you eat and what you have. It's what you can give and give up. The tags of mundane life are to be cut off. We must understand. It's a progress of people like slaves tied up to chains. Chains of desires, chains of complacentness, chains of lethargy, chains of ego, which is like a log. So, we have to understand ourselves. Everybody has to understand oneself, that through you the salvation of the world has to come. You are chosen for the emancipation of the whole humanity. The divine wants you to work as a channel for the beautification of this universe, for the ultimate expression of God's love. When I say this, I find suddenly the ego coming up automatically. On the contrary, a surrender to fill up your vessels with the bliss, the bliss of divinity, so that when you go to others, you pour on them the beauty and love of God. It is for you to understand yourself. Very well, and not others. Don't blame anyone. It's so precious that no words can describe the greatness of these moments which we are spending together. You have to feel it within yourself, the assignment that is given to you through your own spirit, through your own state. You can fulfill the assignment. But lack of faith in yourself cannot give you surrendering powers. Surrender is the opening of Sahasrara. Keeping it completely open. So that the Nirvikalpa state is established within us. There should be a regular progress of improvement. Regular progress of the opening. Have you ever seen any lotus or any flower that blooms, and in between again does not bloom, then collapses, then blooms? Have you ever seen such a nonsensical phenomena in the nature? You come up, again you go down, again you come up, you go down. Have you ever seen a tree that comes up, again goes inside the mud, again it comes up, again goes back into the mud, blaming other people? Have you seen any animal which starts growing, then it becomes a dwarf, again it grows, again it becomes a dwarf? Even these huge palaces which have been built so beautifully for us, do you see that they become small suddenly and then collapse, and then again they blow up? Only the balloon of ego and superego does that. And when you are identified with them, you too become very peculiar personalities. The lotus of your Sahasrara is open now. It must open more and more and more, and should not suddenly collapse, again open, again collapse. It's a very complicated phenomena. You can see in the West, and you can be very much surprised sometimes. To me, it's sometimes very shocking to see. Suddenly someone will come, oh, I'm very nervous about this thing, I'm very nervous about that. Another person will come and tell me, I want to leave Sahaja Yoga now. Another one come and tells me, oh, it's too much, I cannot go any further with it. So we must realize that there is something very peculiar within us, something absurd within us. That's why it happens. We go forward, backwards all the time. What is this pendulum? That cannot be Sahasrara. Sahasrara is not a pendulum. It is a lotus. So the pendulum is the chitta, is the attention. The attention that moves from left to right, right to left, goes on like that all the time. But the area of Sahasrara is the realm of God. When the Brahmarandhra opens fully, then the heavens open within yourself. The Kundalini, which has risen up and given you realization, creates that subtle opening by which the divine starts pouring all its subtleties inside your brain. But if you are pressing it from both the sides with these balloons, sometimes opening, sometimes closing, sometimes opening, the divine recedes its attention. You must know that. The attention is receded back, and if it is done many a times, the divine doesn't bother. So it is you who has to achieve that state, and all of us can achieve that state of nirvikalpa. In that, there is just progression. After nirvikalpa, you cannot come down. If somebody is still going up and down, he should know he is still not up to the point, and he should face up to himself and tell himself or herself that no, I have to be into nirvikalpa where I do not come down. The people who are not in the nirvikalpa state are not going to be saved. I am very sorry to say that. They are not going to be saved. They will be punished. May not be in the same way those who are not realized souls, but they will not occupy the seats in the realm of God Almighty. At least you must reach the state of nirvikalpa. Do not blame any circumstance. Do not blame your father, mother, brother, atmosphere, this, that. There's no need to blame anyone. Because somebody came, we were influenced. What is the matter with you? I am here. You are not influenced by me. How are you influenced by somebody who is so stupid, obviously, so dominating? That means, what is your level? So tomorrow I've decided to tell you how to be at the state of nirvikalpa. As I said, we can approach mentally. But mentally, if I say you take this medicine and you do not take the medicine, that is just a mental thing. The medicine is kept on the cupboard. You are just the same, and then you say, Mother, yes, we listened to your lecture. So the keynote of tomorrow's puja, as I have decided, that you have to be at the nirvikalpa state. We can say this Sahasrara day is a very big day, because I never threw such an ultimatum before. Because now we are established as Vishwadharma, as the universal religion. We are not like other religions where after the death of the incarnations people started the religion and did whatever they wanted to do with that. In our living time, We are going to make ourselves that instrument which will represent the Vishwadharma. We have to have strong deities within ourselves. We have weakened them by all mistakes, doesn't matter. They are weak because traditionally we haven't got the strength. Doesn't matter. But now this religion has been established. We cannot have black spots. Anymore. We've done all the choosing, the training, everything. And you all have to jump into the boat now. There's no more time left for us to dilly-dally. Those who will be left behind will be left behind. It's a very intense period now, you must understand. The intensity of the period is not by the way. It's not anymore Sahaja Yoga, it is Mahayoga now. And you have to become Maha, you have to become great, otherwise you cannot be there. You have to jump out. Of all these things, tomorrow I'll try whatever is possible on my side. I'll work it out. It's a serious matter, I must tell you, that once I have established the religion, I don't want to have any holes in it. I avoided it because I was not sure. Now, I know for sure that there are many who could be called as Nirmalites. Because no more black spots. On the beautiful sari of your mother. It has to be absolutely highest quality. Gradually we used to drop out people, gradually worked out this. There's no time left now. As I have told you, I'm going back to India. Tomorrow I'll be able to tell you how gradually you have got up to your Sahasrara. And to get to Nirvikalpa, you have to really dedicate yourself fully. It's not a matter of convenience to come to Sahaja Yoga. It's a Sahasrara day. You have to cross the Himalayas. If you read the lives of the people who tried to travel up to Kailasha, you will know what hardships they have gone through. I have taken you very sweetly, delicately up to that point. But don't get spoiled by that. You will all fizzle out into thin air unless and until you are in the Nirvikalpa state. I'm sorry, I have to say that here in Austria. This is the place. which should demarcate the end of our journey to left and right. Because my husband is like that, my wife is like that, because my child is like this. You are not going to be excused. Whom are you telling? Your own spirit? Tell your spirit. Does it understand? It takes away your vibrations. It takes away your joy. It takes away your position. Nirvichara is very easy to establish. But that also some people have not. What about Nirvikar? You have to take it up very seriously. This may be the last Sahasrara day we are celebrating in Europe. Maybe. I don't know. It's not that mother is only happy if there are people of higher qualification or higher caliber. It's not that. I have very great concern for those who are lost, who are left out. But sometimes, through my experience, I think such people get spoiled. My love is not for spoiling you, is not for ruining you. It is for your emancipation. It's for you to enjoy the beauty of God's blessings on you. Even now, if there are people who are not righteous, who are not truthful, who are not virtuous at the dharma stage, then what can I talk to them? And then, if they are not even the spirit, then what am I to do with them? The ideologies, the talking, the discussions and arguments do not lead you there. No, they do not. It's meditation. What is meditation is actually facing yourself and correcting yourself with the full understanding as to what you are. We have to create ideal human beings. That is what is the Vishwadharma. Otherwise we have many dharmas going on. So many religious activities in the name of all the great incarnations, which are nowhere near the incarnations, just the opposite of it. This Nirvikalpa state has to be established once for all. So I don't have to then struggle with you. The group of people who will attend tomorrow Sahasrara should be able to establish that state. Otherwise they are just like the people who are newcomers. They are coming for the first time or 10 times or 11 times or 100 times. What difference does it make? To me, it is clear-cut. I have short time. because the instrument has to be all right. If you have to expedite the growth of the instrument in a proper way so that the God of love, God's love flows and the God of that love feels happy about it, we have to create such beautiful flowers that he appreciates. That he does not destroy. The spectator of this play has to be satisfied so that he postpones his destruction. That's why I said the time is short. Time is very short. If we want our children to grow into the realm of God, there are great saints who are born. If we want to give them a full chance of the enjoyment, then let us first of all become proper parents. And not people who just live with illusions. Everything in Sahaja Yoga cannot be explained. I cannot explain. I cannot, because you don't have those powers to understand. Like Gregor said, Mother, I want to have the sun. Because people told him the weekend will be terrible, there won't be any sun. Within 15 minutes, the sun was shining. Within 15 minutes. The wind started blowing, all the clouds settled round Vienna beautifully like a Sahasrara, and the sky opened as I want your Sahasrara to be open. All the nature is so anxious to work it out. But you must learn to cooperate with your spirit. It's not a cooperation that is just by the way. It is to be the spirit, the becoming of the spirit fully. Is very important. Nothing should stop that. I hope today's announcement will help all of us to have that understanding of our responsibilities towards ourselves and towards our Creator. It's nice to praise me for my love. It's nice to praise me for whatever has happened, but to be very frank, I do not know if you are praising me. I do not feel the praise because I am myself. I am not myself. I see myself as separate. And then I tell myself that, see, you are Adi Shakti, all right, but you have spoiled your children. You have not done full justice to them. They take everything so easy and mundane. So, you have to tomorrow take a vow within your heart. It's not the words that are important. It has to be living action of your being that should prove, that should convince you that we are fully surrendered. And the effects of that you will feel in your own personality, in your own being, in your own manifestation. With so many saints, why should I have any worry of spreading of Sahaja Yoga? Because there are some who drag you down. There are some adamant people, and there are some still who are possessed. There are some who are murmuring souls. Just don't pay any attention to them. They'll be all lost. Doesn't matter. We have to create the great day for us to be proud that we belong to this great religion of truth. There has been no religion so far which is the religion of truth. It practices something and preaches something, and it has nothing to do with the incarnation. You have to do something that people should say, we see our mother in this person. Today is a day when I want to bless some children. I've blessed many children. I would like to bless all the parents also, to understand that they have to contribute a lot for the upbringing of the children. There have been some very good tapes they have made in England, how to help the children to grow properly in this crazy Western life. And the one who has been the greatest enemy of yours worked in this place. He's the one who has ruined you, and you had to commit sin against the Holy Ghost, sin against your mother. Now, at this time, in this place, we have to turn our face to all that was the past and ascend into the new realm of bliss and joy. I assure you that with your dedication, it will work out. But just think in your mind, what have we sacrificed so far? No sacrifice is sufficient. But have we sacrificed anything? That will make you understand that your mother has given you your second birth without any difficulties. She's taken up all the labor pains upon herself. Now you are grown up. And you have to understand that now you are grown up people and you can't behave like children. That is over now. Now you are grown up people, you have to become responsible for this Mahayoga and for this great dharma that we have established. The dharma that integrates all the dharmas, the dharma that purifies anybody who comes near, is the ocean of all the rivers. All the rivers flow to this great ocean of Vishwadharma. So we have to mold ourselves to be fit into the new pattern, the new rhythms, the new music of divine flute. Unless and until that happens, I do not think that Western people have much chances. If you have come for Sahasrara, be prepared. Tomorrow, I would like to work out as much as possible. I'm working 24 hours. Not a single minute I waste. And in the same way, I hope you will dedicate your 24 hours for your emancipation and the emancipation of the whole universe. May God bless you all. May God bless you. I have some water.
Should I make a very quick translation or not
Which part?
necessary? Should I make a very quick translation or not necessary? Should I make a very quick translation or not necessary?
Yeah, maybe. You can make a quick translation and then I'll give baptism to children. Just tell me.
Actually, at 7:30, in 10 minutes, some people will have to leave the room because they're practicing.
You have to leave, so?
No, some people, a few people just have to leave the room, 10 people have to leave the room because they have to practice some dancing for this evening. So just to announce you that.
All right. You just say that.
Srimataji ha detto che ha chiesto quanto sacrificiamo per il nostro sviluppo. Io lavoro per voi 24 ore, non perdo una sola minuta per voi, ma lei, quanto siete pronti per il vostro, per la vostra ascesa, per il vostro sviluppo, per la vostra salvazione? Quali sacrifici avete fatto fino ad ora? C'è poco tempo che rimane, poco tempo. Domani io voglio che voi potete tutti andare nel stato di Rikalpasamari. Siete pronti per questo?
He wants some water, little.
Srimataji a dit qu'elle travaille 24 heures jour et nuit, qu'elle ne perd pas une minute pour notre développement, pour notre salut, De temps en temps, je me regarde et je me dis, all right, tu es à Ishaki, mais tu as trop gâté tes enfants. Faites attention. Faites attention. Je ne dispose que de peu de temps. Et ceux qui seront laissés derrière seront laissés derrière. Demain, je veux que vous entriez dans l'état de Nirvikalpa Samadhi et soyez prêts pour ceci. Srimadaji hat gefragt, wie viel haben wir geopfert? Sind wir bereit, irgendwas zu opfern? Wie ernst nehmen wir unsere eigene Rettung? Sie arbeitet jede Minute, Tag und Nacht. Aber wie viel sind wir bereit, mitzuhelfen? Wenn das nicht klappt, die Götter brauchen uns nicht. Wenn wir nicht bereit sind, das wird andersweise ohne uns passieren. Und das ist ernst. Und morgen, Srimati möchte, dass wir in den Zustand des Nirvikalpa Samadhis eintreten. Sie hat gesagt, dass hier in Wien wir sollten eine neue Richtung nehmen. Weg von dieser verdammten Vergangenheit des westlichen Abendlandes. Damit wir die Werke Gottes noch führen können. Srimataji, we all, our children here gathered, we do pray God Almighty to forgive us, really, to forgive us, to come before you, who have been so incredibly patient and tolerant and kind with us for so many years, and to come before you, who are the Queen, with dirty clothes and unshaved, with the smells of our ego and of our super egos. And we do ask God Almighty and all the deities to forgive us that we are not more careful, that we have not washed ourselves before coming and singing, and that we still bring too much ego and super ego. They can't understand how we can be so. Please, let them forgive us, and we promise to you, Srimati, that we will rise to do justice to you who are our most holy, most loving, most sacred, Divine Mother. Amen.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for this promise. Today I thank the sun and I thank the wind. And now I thank you for this promise. I'm a very simple, innocent mother, can be pleased very easily, but do not play games with me. Do not play games with me. Innocence can be very powerful also. Don't play games with me. So now the children are there, how to be named?
Ladies and gentlemen, at evening and access
Elise, if you please bring your child. You have to do it.
That's it. Yeah. May God bless. It's a son. You have been blessed. All right? Yeah. So, we call him Amar will be a good idea. Amar. Meaning, the one who cannot be killed.
He will be called Amar. That is, one who cannot be killed.
Who cannot die.
Who cannot die.
Is eternal.
Who is eternal.
You like the name? That's good. How determined he is. May God bless. May God bless. Ha ha. That's it. Now. That's little baby. All right? What's her name you've given her? Alexandra. All right. So, look at that. She's trying to address you all. We should call her as Vijaya, meaning victorious.
She will be called Vijaya, which means victory.
Victorious.
Victorious.
She don't want to come. She don't want to go. Isn't it? Isn't it, Vijaya? You don't want to go. What a smile, eh? What a sweet smile. Yes, great.
Thank you, Shrimata.
May God bless. He's very happy with the name. What's his name? What name you have given him?
Johannes is his name.
Huh?
Johannes is his name.
What's his name?
Johannes.
John. John. That's John? So? This is, we should call, because tomorrow is a great day, so we should call him Yashawant. Yashawant means the one who is the giver of success.
Yashvan meaning the giver of success.
So may God bless you all. So some music for Silky Vivek. What is the program now? Some music?
There is no program. I mean, there will be a music program after tea.
Oh.
So, if you would like now, you could withdraw into the flat of Axel and Inge, where you would have your dinner.
We'll have dinner there.
You would have dinner there, unless you would like.
And then we come here.
And then you come here for
All right?
music.
So some people are going away now. Are they?
No, sure not.
Nobody's going out.
Nobody's going out. We are going to have our dinner here, and we are going then to have an entertainment program after
All
that.
right. So I think let us meditate for about 10 minutes. That would be a good idea. Keep your eyes open. Now all the children should put their hands like this. All right? And watch me. Lift your tongues and put them back as much as possible. Turn it backward. Let it feel the bliss of the divine on its tip.
Retournez votre langue dans votre palais autant que vous le pouvez.
Now put your chin down, touching your... Don't close your eyes. In complete surrender. Put the chin. Regarde. Well,
Appuyez votre menton sur votre gorge.
but don't close your eyes.
Sans
Pay attention to your Sahasrara.
sans fermer les yeux, avec l'attention sur le Sahasrara.
Loosen your hands fully on the sides. Make them loose. Sit straight.
Détendez les muscles de vos bras.
Do not touch the palate. Got to them.
Ne touchez pas le palais, mais allez plus en arrière. Avec la pointe de votre langue.
Now breathe in. Do not push back the tongue. Keep the tongue where it is. Breathe in.
Inspirez.
Now raise your stomach without taking out the breath upward, pushing the air upward towards the lungs. Push your stomach in.
Rentrez votre estomac et poussez l'air dans vos poumons.
Attention on the Sahasrara.
L'attention sur le Sahasrara.
You start seeing light through Sahasrara. Sort of the Sahasrara becomes like eyes. Now leave it. Leave it now.
Maintenant, détendez-vous.
Raise your.
Relevez votre tête.
Now put back your heads. Put the fingers. Put the attention to your Sahasrara, that's all. Don't say anything, no mantras. Take out your tongue. Push it back. Take in your breath. Push the stomach.
De nouveau, même exercice. Retournez votre langue. Rentrez votre estomac. Respirez.
That's good. Now watch me continuously without blinking,
Maintenant, nous regardons Srimati.
without any pressure on the eyes.
Nous regardons Srimati sans scier des paupières.
Attention on the Sahasrara.
L'attention sur le Sahasrara.
You can do it without blinking. May God bless you. This is it. Physically, we have worked out our attention. And on our Vishuddhi and on our Agya.
Ainsi, nous pouvons physiquement aider l'ascension de notre attention au niveau du Vishuddhi et de l'Agya.
The left Vishuddhi is still there.
Il y a encore du Vishuddhi gauche.
Now put your head more on the right side. Loose, like this.
Penché sur la droite.
With the attention on the Sahasrara, looking at me.
Avec l'attention sur le Sahasrara et regardez-moi.
Put it loose.
Détendu.
Hand to be loose.
Les mains aussi détendues.
Loosen it. Now better. You feel the Kundalini rising? Let us put ourselves into bandhan. After raising our Kundalini, raise. Attention on your Sahasrara, don't close your eyes, push back your head. One. Again. Sit straight. Take it up on your head. 2. 3. Now a bandhan. 1, 2. Do it properly, systematically. 3. All of us should do properly. 3. 4. 5. Try to wait as I'm doing it. 6. 7. Still not, we have not done it properly. We all should do in one rhythm. Let's do it again. 1. Slowly. 2. With attention on the Sahasrara. 3. How do I do it? 4. 5. Good. 6. Attention on Sahasrara. 7. 8. Rising. Let's have the last binding. Ha! Now see. Clear? Tremendous. May God bless you.
I'd like, if you permit, I'd like to say that, if you permit, I'd like to say that if there's some people who cannot decide that Sahaja is the most important thing in their life, they should not come to the puja tomorrow.
No, of course. For tomorrow's puja, we should not have people who are not, at least in Nirvichara. Means if they still think that Sahaja Yoga will not suit me and all that, we don't want such mediocres. Please don't come. Nothing will work out with them. They are useless people for me. Absolutely. If they have to come to the puja, they must know that you have to be of a caliber. Otherwise, please don't come. There are many who think like that Sahaja Yoga is the solution and that I am the chosen one for that solution. Such people should only come tomorrow. Otherwise, all such people who think this kind, even now, please forgive me. I want you to forgive me. I cannot have you for Sahasrara Puja. It's too much for me to work with such adamant, nonsensical people here. I don't want such adamant, nonsensical people to come. If they think they are doing some obligation, they should know that there's no obligation on me, but it's obligation on you. Please, none of you of that kind should come. I could feel it. There are some sitting with me. So all such people should not try to come and disturb us. They should get out of Sahaja Yoga, work it out, and then come back. I don't know how much chances they have, but whatever it is. You must know that to come to Sahaja Yoga is a special privilege. And anybody who thinks like that should not be here. I'll be very thankful. Thank you very much. So now I think you'll have dinner. After that we'll have some music and sing song. And then tomorrow we'll have Sahasrara Puja.
What time should the people be here tomorrow in the room?
For the puja. At about, tomorrow is only morning time puja only, nothing else.
Yes. Yes, it's all for you. So what they can do, they can go and meditate, perhaps.
Huh?
We have nothing else in the puja.
So then 10 o'clock is all right. 10 o'clock.
Be here.
Yes, 10 o'clock. They should be here earlier, 9:30. I'll be here at 10. Start the puja at 10. You don't want to do Havan tomorrow? In the afternoon you can go somewhere and do it if you want to. But 10 o'clock, let them be here, so 10, to 11 to 2. Up to 12 o'clock we should have the puja and everything done. Now it's working out very fast. We don't need very long pujas.
I understand.
Or 11 o'clock should be. It will 10 o'clock is all right.
10 o'clock.
10, 10:30 I'll be here.
If you think it's a good idea, we could have a puja, a Havan perhaps also
Havan also? They can do it afterwards, after lunch. You can go and do it yourself. All right? Tomorrow 10 o'clock is all right. They should be all be here and we should work it out. Tell them. But after the program we'll tell today.
So tomorrow we should be at 10 o'clock here for puja. May I ask?
The other sandals would be better.
May I ask how many of you
Other sandals, white ones would be better for me.
vous pouvez lever la main ceux qui partent demain après-midi? Those who are leaving tomorrow afternoon, can you raise them? That's all. Quelli che se ne vanno domani nel pomeriggio, alzate la mano. Right, so we'll see whether we can have Axel, wisdom. Tomorrow we could, after lunch, I think there is time for it, we could have a in this direction of the park. Yes, Srimati.
I'll just have my shoes. She's gone to get it. She's gone. It's all right. Has he come, your husband?
Yes, he's here, Mother.
So I have to decide about your going also. What have you done?
We're still finding out the price of the tickets from the different places.
All right. I have already informed Warren to tell them. So you have to be there as soon as possible because Warren wants to go with you to that place to help you out.
Yes, ma'am. If we leave in, if we leave in maybe 10 days, or is that all right?
And moreover, what Warren was saying is better not to go to Ceylon, but go from the other side. You need not go to Ceylon. Because going to Ceylon, you won't be able to find out. But from the Indian border, you'll be able to find out better.
From India, like Colombo, like the...
From Madras.
Madras.
You go to Tuticorin. Because the people are there who can talk.
Yes. Also, Mother, Mahendra Siriwardena, Mahendra Siriwardena, he's in France now. He gave me the address of his father and brother in
What did he
Ceylon.
say?
Well, his father could help us because he's quite sympathetic with the Tamil aspect.
Is he not a Tamilian himself?
He's not a Tamil, no, they're Ceylonese. But he says he can introduce us to people.
All right, then we can do that way also. All right.
Both ways, then we can stop in Madras and then go to Colombo. Because he says his father would help.
That's good. But this should be done, in such a way.
Discreetly. We can look like
You have to go
tourists.
both the ways then. It will be better.
We can look nice tourists, huh?
I think it will work out, don't you worry. And with other shoes, I think these are better to walk with. This one you can take it out. No.
Are the socks all right, Mother? Are the socks all right?
Different.
The socks.
Nice, are they?
Are they?
Indian. May God bless you for tomorrow, and this evening we'll have some sing songs for a while. They be in a meditative mood, that's much better. Much warm.
So